Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, my precious pack, and welcome back once more to VEGA Conflict, and let's take a few moments to talk about the targets. So, what did I want to talk about specifically? Well, I just wanted to talk about them in general. The overall feeling that they've given lately has been fairly lackluster and fairly dull, honestly. And lately I've just been skipping over the Mark II targets and going right for the Mark IIIs and Mark IVs, Mark Vs, Mark VIs because the Mark IIs aren't really necessary. So in that regard, I actually do have one suggestion right away. Do away with the Mark II targets and replace them with a general target that drops element and stuff like that that is similar to the higher mark level fleet, so the players can associate themselves with it at the same time they farm for relevant aspects of the game and make sure that they have a healthy point output so that the players can pick up the Mark IIs from the store by beating the targets that would have been for the Mark IIs but are instead for elements and whatnot now. As for the Mark III, Mark IV, Mark V, and Mark VI, I'm positive I've brought this up before and I'd like to do so again. The targets are a missed opportunity to be a learning situation. And what I mean by this is the first target could be auto-friendly. The Mark III could be auto-friendly for the Mark II ships that you've worked for. And the reason for this is because, well, it's fairly straightforward and simple. You want the players to learn, so why not leave it in auto to begin with and show them what their new tech can do. So new ships and stuff like that, see them at Mark II and see what they can do. Mark IV should be partial auto, so the players should have to focus a bit on what needs to be done, but not too heavily. Mark V could be the situation where the player suddenly goes from they're partially autoing to now they need to think for themselves and they need to bring the target down, because it isn't auto-friendly, as there could be walls or something at a target, or a single wall to break the target up. Or instead of a wall, do a layer of mines or something like that that'll encourage the player to actively play and farm for that situation. And for the Mark VI, it is basically an upgrade over the Mark V, and it has more damage, more health, and stuff like that, just a general increase. Or, alternatively, expand the size of the map, increase the drop ratio to 2 times that of a regular drop rate, and allow the target to be a wider, more open fight that is more situational than anything that we've seen before. Situational in terms of how long the player has to set up between encounters, how long the player has to react, and how they can react. Give them a little bit more choice in the target to open up the RTS aspect of the game and allow more strategies than just one predominating strategy to be prevalent. Wow. I actually finished talking about what I wanted to well before the video was ended. Well, I'm tired right now, so I could probably yawn.
Awaiting orders. Ready. Moving out. Proceeding. Moving out. Moving. Proceeding to destination. On our way. Moving out. Moving. Moving out. En route. Proceeding to destination. Moving out. Mobilize. Moving out.
Be safe out there, my pack. Happy hunting, and as always, I'll see you later.